go to West Midlands today. Why the hell is there a bloody motorbike in the middle of the... Hello guys, how are you all doing? Today, I've got another vlog out for you today. I'm going to a new area in the West Midlands I've never been before, and I'm also going to a new Birmingham station that I've also, well, it's not new, but it's a station I've never been through before. It's Birmingham Snow Hill. It's actually my second time doing this because I thought it was a Moore Street, wrong station. I had to dash off to the next one. There you go. I'll go a little bit there. So, yeah, we're just going to get straight to the vlog, and we're going to get the train to Kidderminster and we'll go from there. The roof's pretty low on this walkway. Anyways, here's Snow Hill. Right, I'll go on to 10:16 to Kidderminster on the West Midlands Railway. Honestly, it feels like I'm in a new city today, in this station. Right, go to West Midlands today to Kidderminster. About roughly a half an hour journey. Just got off at Kidderminster. Journey slightly delayed, but who cares? It's not a big deal. Right, just going to find a way out. Oh, don't have to go through the station. There's no ticket barriers. Okay. Okay, so the plan is, just to repeat, I actually have never been there before, and I haven't searched much on what it looks like, which probably isn't a smart idea. So I'm going to probably start off with exploring the town centre, have a look through the shopping areas, and just see what's out there. And then later on, I'm going to see if there's like some countryside walks or canal areas that I might go through, because I do know there's one pretty good one. I think that's near underneath the viaduct bridge, which you often see in the thumbnail image of that said mention of Kidderminster. Yeah, we'll just go from there. I'm only going to spend like a couple of hours. I'm not in a mad rush though today, so I'll just see how the day goes. Bit of a curvy area. It's going to be very steep walking up on the way back. Right, about a quarter of a mile. Quite a distance from the train station to the town centre, I have to be honest. Doesn't feel like I'm approaching the town centre. It looks like it's heading straight to the ring road. I'm just going to turn back and double check. I'm not doing great with directions lately. I just went completely the wrong way. It's that area. Oh! I really need to get my data fixed very soon. It's been out for quite a few weeks now on my phone. I'm going to be honest, whenever I'm heading to the town centre, I really don't like walking through this kind of area. Okay, safe to say, now the town centre. So, let's see what's out there. That is a very strange combination. The B&M shopping centre and a Premier Inn hotel. Can't see it clearly. There we go, it's a bit of view. Very, very odd. Oh, got a Pizza Hut. Still not many around in the UK now, since quite a few of them are shutting down, but it's doing well on that part. Why does it feel so weirdly empty on a Saturday? I'll come back with the canal walks in a moment. But in the meantime, I'm just going to try and explore more of the city centre. I heard there's like the Swan shopping centre, whatever it's called. I might go and have a visit. Right, that must be the Kidderminster bus station. Doesn't look massively impressive, if I have to be honest with you. Oh great, I'm back where I am already. Okay, I found the Swan shopping centre. Again, the entrance doesn't look that appealing to me, but I'm going to have a look in anyway regardless. It's got a bit of a Coventry feel to it. What the hell? Well, seagulls are quite common there, Kidderminster as well. I honestly have no idea why seagulls are often attractive in Birmingham and Kidderminster. Okay, that's all I could find in the town of Kidderminster. So I'm now going to have a walk through the River Stour. Some very happy dogs though on the boat. Why does it sound like someone's playing a game of Sonic? Let's see what's in the water mill. Okay, at least finally getting somewhere in a decent part. This area of Kidderminster is definitely a lot better. Really blends in well with the sunny weather today. Hey, found that fire dog. It was used commonly in the thumbnail pictures. Zoom out a bit, there we go. Probably would have been even better if we saw some trains going through. Hey, it might come through in a minute. Seriously? A stick for a seat? Why couldn't you actually just get like a proper chair to use it? Probably going to have to turn around in a minute. One last sight, then it's time to change direction. Wish to go further, but can't go too far though. It's only my first time visiting this area. Taking in one last view of the viaduct. Seems deserted on that line. Maybe it's only for like freight trains and only special services only. Okay, now let's head through the other direction and see what's there in that part of the canal. Just like London. Exactly 1 o'clock. At least they've got a decent cathedral. Couple more minutes. Again, we'll have to make a bit of a head back shortly. Why the hell is there a bloody motorbike in the middle of the canal? Me! I don't know whether it's right or wrong to do so, but I definitely think this is well and truly in the latter. That is beyond stupidity of going 40 miles per hour in this area. That's the highlight of the vlog for me. Now I think will be a perfect time to head back to the station. No question in doubt. That was such a weird moment, and you can still hear it from the... Please don't tell me there's another one. I am not prepared for a trip to the hospital if it collides towards me. Never seen them do that before in all the years I've gone through those canals. Done with the canals for one day. I'm heading now straight to the station. Not even grabbing anything to eat. I'll do that at Birmingham. Back at Kidderminster station. And, next train straight to Birmingham Snow Hill. That'll get me to Birmingham by just after 2:30. Almost at Birmingham Snow Hill. Well, at least both journeys in and out were smooth. A few hours later, at 6 PM, back at Leicester, and it is completely full of people. This is very likely due to the Leicester Tigers match earlier today. I really need to plan my Saturday scheduled days in the future. Guys, I forgot to do the outro again. This is the next day, and I'm just going to get straight to the point. This was my least favourite vlog by far this year. And I'm just going to get straight to the point. There are several reasons why that was the case. First reason, the train station had an unusually long distance from there to the town centre. I think it was probably about close to half a mile. So quite unusually distant, I think, since Leicester when I've been through. One of the reasons. And also having to go through, some of the underground areas, you know what I mean? You know, that often attracts antisocial behaviour. Second reason, the town centre was, well, I know it's a town, it's not a city like Manchester, but it felt incredibly small and actually also quite complex to navigate through. Even if it was my first time, it just didn't feel, didn't feel right. Another reason, the bus stop was incredibly bland looking, nothing like Peterborough. It just even looked like it was made within 24 hours of just putting those shelters in place. And also, I think the main highlight was why it was so bad was the Swan Shopping Centre you saw in the vlog. It felt incredibly, I don't know how to describe it, but it just felt incredibly empty to enter into. I was only there for about a minute, because you have to go through the steps. It looked like it was, honestly, in my opinion, demolished and then only half finished the refurbishment 10 to 20 years ago, and didn't bother to finish it. That's what it looked like from where I entered through that premises. And not just that, it was incredibly quiet, unusually so for a Saturday. I don't know whether that's often the case, but this is not right. You're supposed to see, a big vibe going on across that area, and to see barely anyone there on a Saturday, that's just embarrassing, to be honest. I'm sorry to say that, but that's how I honestly felt. And also, the only saving grace, the canals, however, was lovely. I think probably might have helped with the good weather, but the views were stunning though. There was, at least it was quiet. I took quite a few images as well, just to save my memories of this year, of the travel across the UK. So there was definitely one good aspect of that vlog, and that was the canals. It was, like I said, it was peaceful, with the one exception that I nearly got wiped out by motorcyclists, as you can see. So honestly, overall though, it was an incredibly disappointing vlog. I could go on for hours over it. I was so unimpressed. I was glad I was able to stay until, I think, got there 11, left around 2. 3 to 4 hours, probably 3 hours. So I'm glad I was able to manage to stick around for this long, because honestly, until then, I hated almost every single minute of it. So, thanks to the canals, probably would have given it 4.5 if it wasn't for that motorcyclist. So I, like I said, nearly could have taken myself to the hospital. Never want to go through that again. I am going to give the Kidderminster vlog a 4. Yeah, that is by far the lowest grade of the year, and I will take quite some beating. So I was incredibly unimpressed, and I apologise for anyone who's recommended me to go visit it. I was absolutely not buying it, and almost felt like it was a waste of a trip and money as well. Anyways, that's the end of this vlog. So I was a little bit of a negative rant, but I just have to give my honest opinion. The next vlog, interestingly, is going to be also going to feature a canal. also across the southwestern area of Birmingham. So it's not too far away from the previous area, and that's all I'm going to say. So that's probably going to be out within a week or so. So do keep an eye out, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I certainly didn't. Uh, and it's definitely a bit shorter. I think most of it was just me ranting on. I'm going to leave it from there. Right, thanks for watching. Subscribe to KJ Films. Hopefully it'll be a better one next video. Until then, make sure you subscribe for more content.